Welcome.
back to I Got You Girl. Today's topic is going to be really, really interesting. I'm excited about today's topic. Does anybody want to introduce the topic?
So we're going to be talking about healthy work-life balance and how do we stay on task? How are we accomplishing our goals throughout the week and throughout the day? And some of us may be struggling with how to stay on task. So we also want to talk about that. I know some of us are having some struggles with that. So we're going to talk all about that good stuff.
Yes.
All right. So let's go into our think big, pray big, do big. Who has our big for today?
Sakari.
Okay, so somebody DM'd me on Instagram and they were looking for a job position. So I was like, yeah, sure, I'll look into it. And so I got the manager's phone number, right? And so she was just going to tell me about the position, the salary, and whatnot. But then it was a mini interview, and I was, woo!
Wait, you got a mini interview?
It was a mini interview.
You're like on the spot.
What?
On the
Wow.
spot. And I
Wow.
was like, oh,
Did
I was praying to God. I was like, God, please tell me.
Caught you off
So,
guard, huh?
yeah.
Off guard so bad.
How did you handle it?
I was super stressed. I was kind of stuttering in between. But then I slowed my words down, and I did great.
So
So
good.
So she has like,
My interview is on Monday at 8.
What?
Oh, awesome.
All right.
Awesome.
Congratulations.
So, yeah. So how did you get connected with this interviewee or this corporation?
Somebody DM'd me on Instagram looking for jobs positions.
it was like
Oh, really?
spontaneous.
Just a
Yeah.
random person, or was it a friend?
It was a friend on Instagram.
Okay.
Very nice. So
Okay.
networking.
Yeah.
Yep.
So those of you looking for jobs, just go ahead and find that random friend that will hook you up.
Yes, that's
a
very
lot of us are looking
important.
for jobs,
You know,
so.
you need to have somebody
Yeah,
that
you
can,
do. You do.
connect with or
Yeah.
that might have a hookup.
Yep.
I
But-
know I have a hookup.
Really?
Oh, really?
yeah.
What's your
Oh, Miss
hookup?
Missy?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
It's the summer camp that I've been going to since we first moved out here, since I was in the 3rd grade. And the directors of the summer camp, we just got really, really close, and they're like family friends now. So I just had a job waiting for me.
Since you turned the
Well, there you go. It's
Yeah.
not about what you know, but about who you know, right?
That's true.
All right. So
Yeah.
it looks like you all are going to be busy this summer, huh?
Yeah.
I'm trying
Okay.
to
You too. Prayerfully, I can get a job.
Well,
Pray about it.
what's your summer going to be
Yeah.
like? Are you even going to be able to work? And in fact, that's a good point because you're going to have a lot of stuff going on. How are
To
you going to try to
Right.
balance all of that? What's your summer going to be?
Well, right now I know I'm going to be balancing doing AAU track and I have like different like workout trainers I go to. So like I have like 3 different, like I have the AAU club, and then I have my trainer at his house, and I have like 3 other trainers. So I don't know how I'm gonna balance it, but I'm gonna figure it out. But I still want a job. Like I want to experience having to have the responsibility of going out and being on time to my job and being responsible. But I don't know. Hopefully I can get a job. So
Well, that's great. So our tips today, hopefully it'll help you with balancing that out. Okay, so let's go to our shout out of the day. So,
I know
Ann, you
y'all
got our
excited
shout out of the
about
day.
that.
I am.
All right, guys. So over the time that we were like going through Corona, I had gotten really, let me say, I don't want to say addicted because that's a strong word, but I started following Tabitha Brown.
Oh, I love her.
I started following Miss Tabitha Brown, and I wasn't necessarily trying to be like vegetarian or vegan, but I did enjoy a lot of the recipes. In fact, I've made a couple of them that I've shared with you
Yes,
guys.
they
Chili,
were wonderful.
her wonderful chili was delicious,
Yes.
and her ground meat made out of ground up walnuts and almonds
yeah.
was like, and pecans, I
Oh,
should
it was,
say,
okay.
are spectacular. Well,
Yeah,
anyway,
that's good.
on one of her shows, she shared these fabulous cookies, and these cookies are they have been really good. So they're called Maxine Heavenly's cookies. They are they're made by a lady who, you know, of course, just like most of our family members have a mom or a grandmother who bakes. I know I did. She made wonderful cookies. Anyways, this particular lady had recipes that the family over time wanted to sort of change some of the things that were the ingredients that were in there and make them healthier. So things like the processed flours and sugars, they, eventually tweaked the ingredients and changed it so that way they had more healthy things in them. So I ordered them. Miss Tabitha had them on her show. She tried them. And then people were calling in and saying how good they were. So I was like, well, let me try them. I want to see, because I'm a cookie lover.
Yeah.
Out of all the desserts, that's what I like the most.
Really?
And
I
so,
was about to say, cut to the chase. We want to eat them.
So these I have ordered us some. So we're gonna shout out today Miss Maxine Heavenly's coconut and sugar date cookies. And today I have flavors walnut banana bread, the peanut butter chocolate chunk, and what's the other one?
Cinnamon oatmeal raisin.
Cinnamon oatmeal raisin. And they have other flavors. So I'm gonna let y'all.
Flavor,
it's the
double
double
chocolate, double chocolate. One. It is so good.
Yeah,
It is so good. I love chocolate.
Well,
That
the
was
double
the banana
chocolate, I'll
chocolate.
let you know, the family ate all the double chocolate
peanut
ones,
butter
but the peanut
chocolate.
butter ones
I
are
thought
probably gonna
like
be,
these two.
yeah,
I've
one
had-
of those. That's
I've
the
also
peanut butter
had the
chocolate.
raisin, cinnamon.
Let you guys, I'll get the
Cinnamon oatmeal
rest.
raisins are good.
Here.
And then that's a banana one over there, so try that.
I'll wait for you guys.
I
And
haven't
I just
tried
want to add
the
that
banana
this month I'm going without sugar. So I was looking at the ingredients and I was so excited that I could try this because there is no, all the sugar is
That's nice.
organic. So
Yeah.
I can do this because
There's
it's
no
not
sugar?
refined sugar. So,
Yes.
okay.
So instead of using refined sugar, you guys go ahead and eat, but I'm gonna tell you.
y'all just ate it without us. We supposed to
Yeah,
all go at it
where we-
together.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So, okay. Oh,
That
you
wasn't
didn't.
part of the plan.
Everybody, they done left me. Okay.
Well,
So,
platform.
oh, Nia, you're not going to do it, right? Okay.
No, I'm okay,
So-
but I'll hold one just.
Are you serious?
So-
For
So
sure.
this-
I'm not a fan of oats. I don't like oats.
You guys ate all the peanut butter? I like
no,
peanut butter.
no, there's another
No,
peanut
no,
butter
but
chocolate
here,
one
yeah,
is
those
right
are
there.
butter.
Oh,
This
that
is
was
the
peanut butter
oatmeal.
one.
This is the oatmeal.
But here's the peanut butter one.
That's and then what's the banana bread?
This is
Right
the banana
here.
This
one.
was the banana bread one. There's one more.
Oh, y'all didn't eat all the banana
You
bread?
You
want
want mine? 'Cause I don't want it.
Oh, that's the banana. Okay, yeah. No, I'll eat her.
They're really good, but
Yeah,
I'm
they
gonna
are.
tell you,
It's really good.
it's
I like
very
them.
good. And for it to not have any, refined sugar,
Mm-hmm.
they're using dates, and that's like it says here, the ultimate unrefined sugar is dates, and so
This is good.
no processing necessary. It's used to sweeten stuff. And I remember my grandmother used to make these cookies. They were pinwheel cookies with dates inside of them. They were delicious.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I just wanted to highlight as our shout out Miss Maxine's Heavenly Cookies because I had to try them. Miss
Phenomenal.
Tabitha
Phenomenal,
Brown
Maxine.
said they were good, and she
These are
was
good.
not lying. These are very, very
Phenomenal.
good.
Really, really good.
So,
This is really good.
we'll put the information on in the chat. And if you guys are interested, you guys can look it up and, order if you at your own risk because I ordered all the flavors and I'll probably be ordering more. So, anyway,
I'm loving
enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Loving this. Okay. Go on, y'all. Go on, because I'm
So,
Oh, you were
let's get into
funny.
the topic.
Okay.
Okay, so balancing life. Now, so Sakari, I want you to share with us. We did a survey, right? Not all y'all answered our questions on Facebook, but still, Instagram, apparently, Sakari knows how to post properly because I'm a little touched on not being able to function properly on Instagram. But she was able to survey people and she got a response. And so, Sakari, can you give us your responses from that particular survey that you did?
So yes, the first question was, are you setting daily goals? 44% said yes, and 56% said no.
All right.
Okay.
So 56%? 56%?
50-50.
No, they're not setting daily goals.
There you go. Okay.
The second question was, do you find yourself getting distracted when trying to reach your goals? 86% said yes, and 14% said no.
Oof.
That's
Wow.
huge.
This could really help.
Wow.
That's huge. Okay. Everybody's distracted.
And then the last
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, the last
We
one's
are.
good.
This is why it's not
What?
safe to drive.
Right.
Because everybody distracted.
So the last question was, does your phone distract you?
Oh. Is it?
7% said no, 93% said yes.
I thought the 7% is lying. There's gonna be a good
They're in denial. They have
Right.
I think the phone is a distraction for everybody,
Yeah.
It
even
is,
little
yeah.
kids. Like,
Let's
Yeah.
talk
Social
about that.
media in general is distracting.
Yeah.
For me being online, it's so hard to focus because my phone is right there and I'm getting notification.
Yeah.
And I just go on my phone.
It's like you can turn your ringer off, but like you
Right.
feel the buzz.
Or you see your phone just light up.
Or yeah, the flashlight, it'll light up, and it's like you just want to glance at the time, and oh, I got a notification. Let me just check it real quick, and then
Or so and so texts me. Wonder what this is about.
Then 3 hours later, you're like, oh, I'll just reply a quick reply. 3 hours later, you're still sitting there, haven't got nothing done.
When I
That's
first
true.
got turned on to Facebook, I found myself like, no, not Facebook, TikTok.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh. I looked up one day, these kids turned me on to this TikTok stuff during COVID.
Oh, okay.
And, you know, it was like, oh, okay. But then the videos, you just get lost in.
And it's like, oh, this is interesting.
I looked up and it
Look
was
at
like
there.
an hour and a half. I had been sitting there just going through.
Yeah.
I said,
It'll catch
I
you
don't think
easily.
I'll never get those hours back. Or that hour back, I should say.
I'm telling you.
But
I would like to share something because I realized that I was on my phone just so much, and it was hard for me to get things done, and like during COVID and everything, you know, it was a struggle, and so I've just been kind of trying to bounce back and be the healthier version of myself. It was a new year, and I was like, this is my New Year's resolution. I'm just gonna try to be more healthy, and I've been reading a lot more books. And if you know me, you know I do not read.
mm-mm.
But I took the time to actually sit down
Awesome.
and figure out what genres I like, do research
Good.
on different authors. And what helped me come to like reading more was I actually deleted social media.
Oh.
I
So
remember
all social media?
except TikTok.
Okay.
Except TikTok.
Okay.
But I noticed like after COVID and everything, I had like a little depression, and then back then I was like, you know, I'm just gonna delete TikTok. I'm gonna delete social media, all that, stay off my phone, you know, get back into my groove. And it really, really helped. And so recently I was noticing, you know, I'm spending a lot more time on my phone. I'm not really doing anything but being on my phone and then going to school, and I didn't really like that about myself. So I took the initiative to delete all social media, and I did. And I think it's been like 2 months, and I'm actually like doing pretty good.
That's awesome.
And so
That's really
I want
good.
to share it.
Awesome.
Yeah, it actually
Yeah.
really, 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 really helps.
I thought you were joking. You really have cut off the social media.
I
I
know
know
she
she
has.
has.
I have.
She reads a lot of
Yeah.
books more than I do.
I
That's
read a lot
great.
now. I'm so proud of myself. I've been learning like big words, and I'm like, I'm gonna start teaching now. But yeah, I get to share.
Yeah.
So that's what's helped me recently start being able to balance, you know, having time on my phone, but also being productive. So reading, you know, I get my schoolwork done. I make sure that's done because I don't like being stressed out about school. So I always make sure that that's a priority. And then I'm able to read now. I'm able to go out with my friends during the week, and I just have a lot more free time. And it's a lot better than just being stuck on the phone like a zombie. So
That's great. So let me ask you guys, do you all set a schedule, you know, during the day or, you know, for the week? How do you guys accomplish your goals?
That would be me.
Yeah.
I am definitely a planner. I'm a
Uh-huh.
schedule person.
Uh-huh.
I have to just because the nature of my job. I work in HR. So with HR, you don't always get a chance to do all the things that you plan, but there are some times where you have to just put yourself on an agenda or you'll get nothing done because it's so much.
Right.
But then when you take that and add your life, you know, your family, you try to find time to take care of yourself. And then you add little projects like this, you know, we want to do it. You know, I have gotten to a point now where I have like 3 different calendars that I work off of. So,
Oh, wow.
and I still don't keep up with everything, but
That's difficult with
God
3
helps
cameras
me. I will
and
say.
schedules. Yeah.
He does. He'll be like, well, you know, you have your kids have dental appointments. Oh, yes, this is. Thank you for that.
I think over time I've created a like a schedule, a routine to work.
A routine.
I've created a routine for myself. So like at first I would try the planner, but I was like, I'm not doing this. This is just,
honestly,
I would just forget about it.
yeah,
Like
I always felt like in order to be productive and on time to
Yeah.
everything, and just I would
Boom,
have to
boom,
have a
boom,
planner,
boom.
and I would just
Yeah.
realize I'm not that person who needs a planner. Like
Yeah.
the planner just doesn't work for me. I'll throw it to the side and forget about it.
Yeah.
They started passing
So,
those
like-
out at what, 6th grade? You guys used to get
Yeah.
those?
Oh, yeah.
No, we had
planners.
them at elementary school to give us little plans for our homework.
Yeah, and
But I
you know,
never
that
used
would work,
it.
and I would stick it on my wall, but it was just a little sheet. But like a real
Yeah.
like planner just not help me.
I'm the opposite of it. The time I wake up, I have a schedule. 7:45, wake up. brush my teeth, I have everything written down to the phone.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm
See,
super
That's
organized.
pretty good.
I've
Yeah.
been
That's
able to
good.
like I have a rhythm that I do throughout the day, and if it doesn't turn out right, I'm off schedule. So like
Yeah.
I wake
Yeah.
up, I have a certain rhythm I do when I get up in the morning. I put my clothes on, then I go to the
Yes.
bathroom, do
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff, and like my day has to be planned out how it usually is, and if it doesn't do that, then
You're
it's not
off
good.
somewhere.
Yeah, I'm off.
Yeah.
Something's off. So
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, honestly, for me, the only thing that has to be on, like, can't fall off is waking up. If I wake up,
this morning,
yeah.
she didn't go to
If
school.
I wake up 1 minute late, I'm not out of bed at least by like the time that I know I need to be up, I'm gonna be late the entire day. Like
The whole
nothing's
day
gonna
is
be right.
off,
The
yeah.
whole day is
Throws
off.
you
I just
off.
have to wake up on time.
Yeah.
You
You
mentioned.
mentioned you, Nene.
Well, hey, I have a schedule, right? I set it up, posted it on my wall, even put a little motto on there.
That's good.
And then daylight savings time came
Oh,
and
my.
just destroyed the schedule. So I couldn't get out of bed, couldn't get up from a worship, and
Yeah.
so
You had to
I
get
was
yourself-
like, man, I turned into a night person. I'm usually a morning person, but it's starting. My time rhythm, as you mentioned, it's coming back together again. So. I do have a schedule. I just don't follow it as of yet, but I will be following it. So I fall in between,
good.
Like
all
all
of you
of
all.
us.
I'm right there in the middle.
Right.
Yeah.
I like the, Nia had mentioned that rhythm piece. And so, there's a rhythm that we typically
Yeah.
have, and we go
Yeah.
into that routine. And so once you're off, as Elise
Yes.
mentioned, it just throws your day completely
Very
Yeah.
true.
You're
Yeah.
off track.
That's
Like,
very true.
when
I
I
like
come-
the fact that you put a little, inspiration or something up. That's good. I need
It's a
to
good
do
reminder.
something like that. Yeah.
I try,
Post something
but
on the mirror or something
I
to
forget.
keep you encouraged.
Yeah.
You guys say
Yeah.
something?
So when setting goals, I feel like the main people need to know is being disciplined.
Very
Being
true.
Oh, yeah.
disciplined
Right.
is
Very
just gonna
true.
help you succeed
That is
in
very
your
good.
goal.
Yeah.
Right.
If you're not disciplined, then your goal is gonna fall off, and people wonder why their New Year's resolution doesn't
Doesn't
work out.
work
Right.
out.
Good
Why I
point.
don't have my summer body.
Good
Yeah.
point.
Because you didn't wake
Yeah.
up at
I
6
got my
a.m.
summer body.
to go work
She
out
sure
at the
did.
gym.
She sure did.
I need to
Sakari,
get there.
she is working us, right? So she has us doing these exercises for our abs, and we're talking about working out and her having her routine.
Good job.
Man, it hurt me for
Proud
about
of
2
you.
weeks. I was out of commission, so I said, "Well, we're not gonna have them abs today."
But it's true because Elise, she's my workout partner. I don't even fool with Nia because she's so.
No,
And me
on
on
a
another
whole-
level.
I tried to work out with Nia. Never again.
on
Nia can
another
work
level.
out with her brother because
Uh-huh.
he's in that athletic mode,
Yeah.
and maybe her
Football,
dad.
Oh, you see,
Chocolate,
Nia's
don't do
built.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Nia's
no, I don't
build
fool
is
with
no
Nia.
joke.
I love her to
Yeah,
death, but I don't fool with her
child.
when it comes to working out. But this one will go, and we were going at like 4 a.m. in the morning. We'd get up at 4. Was it 4?
Yeah,
Yes.
no, it was 4.
It was 4.
four.
We'd go to the gym because
Wow.
it's 24 hours,
Okay,
right?
okay.
So we would go, and
Yeah.
she would be disciplined.
I was like,
She'd
"Get
be like,
up."
she'd knock on the door. She'd be like, "Mom, are you ready?" I'd be like,
And I'll
"No."
text her before I'll get up, and I'll be
Yeah.
like, Mom, I'm coming down there if you're not up
She would come.
in 10 minutes.
She would. She was my. So I want to get back to that because she is really. The younger ones are really
Yeah.
a good accountability partner.
You're right, they
They're
are.
really good.
They
so
are.
we got to get
Oh,
back.
that's
Discipline
one
is
thing.
a
I think it's
very-
really. I
Discipline is
think
key.
what helps if you don't have as well as discipline as some of us do. Accountability partners work really well. My mom used to be
Yes.
my
Right.
accountability partner
Yeah,
when it
you're
came to
right.
my phone because she noticed I would be sitting in the office and I would just be going on my phone, my homework just sitting right there and not getting done. And she'd be like, Elise, do you need someone to tell you that you need your phone? And I'd be like, yes, just take it. And so she would take it and she wouldn't give it back to me until all my homework was finished.
That's
And that's
great.
what really helped me,
Yeah.
like, start to discipline myself. Now, I'll put it in the separate room. I'll turn it off or something.
Keep
or
on
I'll-
the charger.
Yeah, I'll put it on the charger.
Right.
And I'll just like leave it alone. And
I have to
get
do
my
that
stuff
work.
done.
Sometimes I have to take
Yeah.
my phone and put it in my
Or
purse,
put it in
Yes.
the drawer.
or put it in my drawer
Okay.
Yeah.
to just completely break away. And not even it's my work phone too, because that's just as
Oh, yeah.
distracting. Because
Right.
my friends or my coworkers will text me and stuff. So yeah,
Right.
that's a good one.
Yeah.
Accountability partners.
So I have a question. So I may not put my phone in like the opposite room and turn it. I don't do all that. Like
Right.
no, my phone stays with me all the time. If
You
you,
don't
know
have a
me.
problem, huh?
No, but hear me out. So
She's very
like.
self-disciplined.
So now,
too.
so
Yeah.
before I switched online for the last quarter, like when I used to go to school, like the times I didn't want to sleep in class, I would prop my phone up like on my laptop, and I would have my laptop here and my phone there, and I would be watching like a show.
Netflix.
It's not bad. like watching a show and doing my work at the same time, like being procrastinating.
If you can balance the two,
balancing it.
How were your
How are you
grades?
able to focus?
Straight
Yeah.
A's.
That's what I'm saying. Like I've tried that. I'm like, maybe I'm gonna be like Nia.
What
I
kind
don't
of
know. It
what
does
kind of
not-
material were these teachers giving for you?
Like sometimes I will put my phone away and like turn music on and put my phone in my bag if it's a really important lesson. But like if I know I can balance having my computer here and typing and looking at my show at the same time, I think is that bad?
You all
I
are
don't
new
know.
generations.
Honest.
I
What
don't
do
know
you think?
I know,
Yeah,
what do you
I
all
don't
think?
know. What do y'all think?
Yeah.
'Cause
I couldn't
Tell
do
us.
that because
Maybe
I
I'm
would
just
just
good
fail every
at-
course doing that. I'll be like, I can tell you what happened on The Young and the Restless. But
I'll be watching the show and be like, wait, I missed something. I'll be reminded it the whole time.
I
So,
don't
so
know.
just to sort of wrap up what we're saying, it's good to know that we all have our different struggles and we all have
Right.
dealt with trying to stay on task. And thank you,
Right.
Nia, for being transparent to say,
Yeah.
hey,
Right.
I'm trying to figure out is that good or not.
Right.
But I feel like if it's working for you and you're still able to consistently keep up with your work, then
Yeah.
But what do we want to kind of leave everybody with as far as what we've learned or maybe what we can share that helps us? I think we've come up with,
Schedules.
having self-control,
Yes.
accountability, schedules.
Ooh,
Discipline.
can I
I
share
was going to
something?
say you had something to share.
Yes, because I work on to-do list, and so with my job, I have to have to-do list. So every day I create a to-do list, and so I don't know if you all can see that,
Yeah.
but it
That's
just says
smart.
things to do today. It has the date, and then it has numbers at 1 through 10, and then I'll just check what's completed. And so to-do lists are my life because
too.
that's how I stay organized, and
Yeah.
this has just kind of regulated my schedule.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm post-it note and to-do list. So post-it notes, I'll color coordinate my post-it notes. My husband and I joke about that because when he was in the office, he'll have little post-it notes everywhere. But I tend to use those for like ways to keep up with things. And then at the same as you, I write down a to-do list every day of the things that I need to take care of. So I think that's also really helpful.
Yeah.
And
That's
also
really good.
rewarding yourself for doing those goals.
Yeah.
I
Hey.
completely agree. I
Yes.
completely agree.
Oh, I like that.
Yes,
I love
Sakari.
that.
Like I'm
I
gonna
have
reward
to-
myself with another cookie.
Wait, I have an example of this, like
That's
rewarding
awesome, Sakari.
myself.
Yeah.
So, like, let me think. We're in April, right?
Yeah.
So I've started doing. Okay, so I work out technically 3 times a day. So I go to track practice, and then I
Told
go to
you.
my
Crazy.
trainer's house for like an hour or two, and then I come home and I've disciplined myself to do abs. I do 160 reps of abs every
What are you
night. I do a mixture.
It's a
I do
mixture of
different
everything.
stuff, but the thing I do every day is I do 30 pull-ups. That's like I do that like every day.
On the bar?
Yes.
And then
Can't
after
even
that,
do one.
Me either. I tried. I tried.
and then after that, I do like different ab workouts, and it is like what you said, rewarding myself. Like I like there are days I'm not gonna lie, I'm like I do not want to do abs, but then I get on the floor and I do it, and I get up. I'm like, okay, good job, Nia. Like I pat myself on the back, like I did that, and then it translates to my performance in track and stuff. So it
Nice.
feels really good, like knowing okay, I've been doing this for 2 months. I'm not gonna miss a day, and I don't, and it feels really good. So yeah.
So I like that where you you can reward yourself
Yeah.
in different ways and stuff.
It's like almost like a little self-incentive.
yeah,
Right,
like
right.
go
Exactly.
me.
Yeah, and I do that. Like I'll stop and like get me some ice cream or something like that if I feel like I've accomplished that day, or I'll maybe stop and grab me something from the store. You know,
Like a piece
a
of
pair of
clothing.
shoes, or
Of course. I buy myself a new pair of lashes.
Or a whole new outfit.
maybe something that doesn't spend money. I'll
Maybe
find
a new
myself
purse.
doing, but
You guys' rewards are very much different than mine.
Your reward is a track scholarship.
Okay, that's my reward.
But I think the most important thing is that you take care of yourself. You know,
Right.
so
Right.
in the fact that you're trying to stay on top of things, definitely reward yourself with whatever it is. One of the things that I know all of us have in common is we have a day of rest, and that is a day that we spend with our families. We
Huge.
spend time,
huge.
talking, enjoying one another's company.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's out in nature, walking, getting fresh air. But it's so important that you stay on that schedule. God created the schedule.
Yes.
And
Right.
he told us to remember and just stay on a schedule. So we want to try to replicate that. So I always find that we follow that same schedule and routine, and it's we're fresh, we're healthy for the week, and we have our ups and downs through the week, but we can hit the reset button. So
I've never really, I just want to throw this out there. I've never really understood and appreciated the Sabbath like I do now.
Yeah.
Like in elementary school, I was like, we can't watch
Like,
TV,
we didn't do
we can't do anything, right? But now that I'm older and I have a little bit more responsibilities, I have clubs and cheerleading and just a whole lot of stuff a lot more that goes on during the week that I have to get done. Schoolwork, it's a bigger load to take on. And just having that day of rest from Friday night to Saturday night is just such a breath of fresh air.
It's
huge.
It's like I don't have to worry about anything in the world, and it's just I just love it.
Yeah, I don't take Sabbath for granted
At all.
I love coming home
Yeah.
and just taking a nap and just being like, oh my gosh, it's just Saturday. Like, let me just calm down and just
and
sleep
it's a day.
all day.
Yeah,
The
and
day is
the
calm.
Day is
Always,
yeah.
it's like
I've never
calm
had a
and
hectic,
relaxed.
crazy
Yeah.
Saturday. Everything
No.
is just always
It's just beautiful.
Yeah.
yeah. It's like always nice weather on Saturday too. I'm like, you know what you do. You want me to go to the beach? Are you tempting me?
No.
Yeah, I just completely I appreciate the Sabbath so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
And
definitely
God
do now.
gave that to us for a reason.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Absolutely.
use it.
And even
Yeah.
scientific study shows that your body goes at rest during that time.
Yeah.
So
Right.
after those,
So
6
naturally,
days, that
let your body do
yeah,
what it's trained
what
to
it's
do.
trained to do. We
Yeah.
have to rest, and
Absolutely.
we have to just keep some sort of routine to keep
Right.
ourselves in check and monitor how we are on these phones
Yeah.
because you
course.
can get distracted. And I know even at
Very
night when I
true.
go to bed, I'll turn my phone upside down so I don't
Yes.
see a light
Yeah.
or just hear anything.
I read
do
somewhere, I know we're going to wrap up soon, but I read somewhere that said that if you come off of your phone at least an hour and a half before you go to bed, it will allow your brain to settle because, it sort of it's on overdrive
Yeah.
when you're online, the
lights and
stimulation and
everything,
everything. So that's a really good idea. I know Garnett, my husband, and we will try to turn our phones off before we go to bed and at least, an hour before, just settle your mind so it allows you to go into your rest, for the night really well. So,
Yeah.
all right.
Well, Go ahead.
Also, another thing, if you struggle with being on your phone before bed, you can read like I do.
That's a good point. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I was going to say one of our viewers said that sometimes social media can be a good thing from Davy Mack.
All right.
So that's true.
That is
Very
true.
true. Sometimes social
That
media
is
can
true.
be a good
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
It allows us to be able to keep up with news
The world.
and
Right.
the world,
The world.
right?
Yeah.
It's
Stuff
all
that
about
goes
that
on.
balance.
But it's
Yeah.
about balance.
It's about that balance.
Because
Absolutely.
I don't think social media or like the internet or anything, it's not harmful unless you're using it in a harmful way.
That's
Yeah.
true.
So,
Yeah.
it has its benefits, but it also has it has its pros and it has its cons.
Like anything.
Yeah.
Right.
I watched a podcast the other day, and his name was Da Vinci. He mentioned how younger people now, them being able to focus is so low now because social media. And he brought up how we're on Instagram a lot, and how the videos are 6 seconds, a minute long, and that's only how kids can focus. Is because he said that they're seeing a whole bunch of different stuff at one moment, they can't focus on one thing. So they're seeing a dance challenge, and then they see a prank, and then they see a murder happen, and they only focus for that one time frame.
Right.
And
Yeah.
it makes sense.
Yeah.
He said, I was wow, I never really noticed that, because kids now it's really hard for them to focus on one thing because they're so distracted on so many things that go on social media. So I just want to bring that up.
That's
Yeah.
very
I
true.
thought it was very how he worded it was really good.
Very
Yeah,
true.
very true.
Very true. And that's another topic almost,
Absolutely.
with
We'll
social media
definitely-
and kids. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, once again, we have come to the point where we must wrap this thing up.
Wrap it
but
up.
listen, we on
I can talk
episode
forever.
3.
Yeah.
All right.
We
So
got a
just
quote.
want to.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say before we share with you our awesome quote for the day, because it's a good one. It's a good one. We just want to ask that you click like and share and subscribe if you want. But we want to thank you all for subscribing and for joining and for watching, for your love, for your comments and your support. Just keep hanging with us. We enjoy talking to y'all. So, Nita, share with the quote. What the
Actually,
quote
I
is?
have Nia, can
Oh,
you share
okay.
that? Our quote of the day?
Okay. So, got you off guard. Yeah, I did. The quote of the day is, if you want to change the world, go home and love your family.
Yes.
So
yes.
do
You
that.
want to change the world? Go home and love your family.
Love your family.
And come back and see us, all right? We want to
All right.
shout out Valencia Hepburn for
Yes,
commenting on
thank
Facebook.
you.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Valencia.
Valencia.
Come see us next week,
Please.
and we'll be here with another wonderful topic. So, you guys, until then, think big.
Pray big.
All right.
Right.
Thanks for coming. Bye.